guys, it's me again, Ruowen Huang. Before I begin, let me first introduce myself. My name is Ruowen Huang. I'm an author, spirit coach, and also a psychic. Today, I want to talk another heavy topic. I want to talk about how to cope with the guilt toward death. The dead one, deceased loved one, or however it is. It has been quite a long time that I constantly, in a regular basis, will have people come to me. I mean, I'm a psychic, right? So what do? I talk to dead people, I guess. And many of you would hoping me to translate some message or passing some message to the dead one. But many of you, what I realize is you actually have hard time coping with the guilt. A lot of people would say it's been 2 years, it's been 5 years, it's been 8 years. I still cannot let go of the guilt that I should have spent more time with them. So I thought in this particular episode, let's talk about that. I get it, the life is very busy. Very often our life is all surrounded or occupied with what our brain tells us to do. It's easy to neglect our loved one. It's easy to neglect our parents. It's easy. Even I live with my kids, sometimes I would neglect my kids, right? It would come to a point, a very good friend's pass. What? I didn't expect that. Or, your parents, one of your parents pass, whether you have a good relationship or not good relationship, no one really like to break any relationship in a bad term. For many of you who have bad relationship before someone pass away, it come to the moment, even though you hear the news that they pass away, you have either some kind of anger, frustration, or the guilt, shame, remorse, or whatever that is, feeling like it didn't have to end this way. I could have done better. So many of you will hold on to that guilt. The guilt, I could have done better. I should spend more time with them. But I didn't. I failed to do all this. So therefore, you hold on to your remorse, your sadness, your sorrow. And when someone who doesn't cry together with you, you get upset with them. When someone who didn't remorse with you, you say, "What's wrong with you?" Many of you seriously believe holding on to your sadness is our way of showing love. Only if I'm still sad, only if I still cry for my loss, that is a way to show how much I love them. Hundreds of episodes before, I mentioned when someone passes away, the task is for someone who still lives to do, not for them, but for us. I'm glad that you come to the conclusion that you should have spent more time with your loved one before they die. I'm glad that you hope to have a better term of relationship with the person that you argue with. But understand, death is death. That person is gone and it's gone. All right? Now tell me, what are you going to do with this newfound understanding that you just got? Who are still around you and whom you still love? If you've come up with this new understanding, I should have spent more time with people I truly cherish. Why are you now pushing everybody away? I mean, many of you saying, well, they don't look like they're sad. So what? They don't look like they're sad. Imagine if you are that person who just passed away. If you are that person who passed away. I mean, many of you say, but we have great relationship, like we love each other and things like that. How can they not feeling anything? If one day I pass away, and I would truly, truly hope my kids were still enjoying their good time, will still live well, will still be happy without me. So I know I've done a good job. I know I have given them everything I have, so they can live well. They can be happy. The only way, only thing you want to be able to give to the dead one, especially if that one is so close to you, you want to make sure you can live a happy life. You can. And then you would thank them for teaching you how to be happy. Not just sitting at home crying and feel sorry for yourself, and then meanwhile push all the loved one away. Like, go away, you ass. You don't cry. You're such a jerk. Mom was so good to you. How can you behave this way? If that's truly someone that you really care, you want to be able to prove to them, you know what, don't worry about me. Because what parents do? Parents worry about you. Parents want to know if you eat well, live well, take care of yourself, have a good job, have a good girlfriend, boyfriend, have a good everything, right? And how do you think that mindset was going to change? It's not going to change. So even when they pass away, by you sitting there crying, couple days I get, couple months I get, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 8 years. What do you think the deceased people is going to feel? I just learned 8 years of your life. 8 years of your life. So while you are holding on to your grief, I mean, I get it. Once in a while, I do miss them. Once in a while, I think of the good time I have. I get it. Where you can be present with your feeling, that's your biggest reward you can give to the one that you truly care and love. I do miss you, but don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. I will take good care of myself. I will, cherish all the good memory I have with you, and I hope to create more better memory I have with the one that I truly care and love in this life. So what I'm saying is, it is sad news someone leave. Whatever relationship you have, after they die, if whatever the emotion that come to you, and then you come to the new understanding, this is not how I'm gonna live my life. I'm not gonna work my ass off and not paying attention, not to spend time with my family and all that, not to cherish the way they grow up and things like that. What I'm saying is, use that knowledge, use that understanding, use that epiphany to live a life, create a life, make that happen, because that is going to be your task. But don't live in the past feeling so sorry of that particular someone is gone, and then you cannot spend time with that particular someone, and at the meanwhile pushing everybody who love you away. Because that's not what your soul really want to learn. And then that's not really what death is all about. So anyway, do you realize every time when you go to any situations, like, it can be terror attack, it can be disease, it could be any trauma situation, you realize when people dealing with the moment of death, nothing matter anymore. Nothing matter. Most of the story I heard when they're dealing with a moment of life, all they want to do is please tell them how much I love them. So come to the basic. When you come to me all frustrated and angry about how your sister, brother are not crying together with you, people deal with their sadness very differently. But the best thing you can do is not living in complaint, living in the grudge, but to move on, to live a happy life, to prove your parents have teach you everything they can to make you create a happy life, and then to show you can take care of yourself. So anyway, for many of you who still cannot let go of your grief, my suggestion is do something about it. I obviously cannot convince you to let it go. Maybe you are not meant to let it go. So great, hold that pain, put yourself in the position and think, one day when I die, will I want my loved one to suffer this much for me? Would I feel so, wow, I done a great job. See how much they cry. That's great. let's see how long we can make them suffer. But anyway, put yourself in the other person's position and think about, is that really what you want for the someone you love, right? If that's not what you want, then do something about it. Do something about it. How you can use that understanding and start changing your life and make it a better place for yourself and for the one that's in heaven. So anyway, hope that helped with you all. And many of you would like to talk to your deceased one. You guys are so cute. You like to say, can you tell my grandparents that I really love them? Can you tell them that I really care about them? Can you tell them, don't worry about me? You don't need a psychic to pass a message for you. Honestly, you don't need a psychic to pass a message for you. I mean, they are ghosts. Most likely they go everywhere you go. So most likely anything you want to say, they heard it already. They feel it already. They know deep inside. They don't need a psychic to tell them, hey, by the way, yeah, okay, oh, you got it, okay, oh, yeah, oh. Love you too. What I'm saying is they don't have problem hearing you. You are the person who have problem hearing them. All right. So if you want to pass a message and then you want them to make sure they get it, and you are just type of a person who need a validation, you need to get a sign to know that really get it. It's very simple. You come yourself, you pass a message. When you open your eyes, usually something, I don't even know what that thing, it could be a number, could be a little sign, could be a word, could be a magazine. You just open up, oh, that remind me of my grandmother. Oh, that's most likely the sign. They got it. They got a message. Got it. They got it. Okay? So anyway, it's heavy topic, but it's tough time, I get, and I really hope many of you can get over it, but don't let the sorrow kidnap you too long. Okay, so again, if you like what I'm doing, you can always join me live on Facebook or go to subscribe my YouTube channel or my website, ruowen.com. Till then, next time. Bye.